Hello again. Today is Sunday, which means it's time for my Booktube shoutouts. So, without further ado, let's just get on to the shoutouts. And the first person I'm going to shout out is Fanatical.Fantasy. I watched her August reading wrap-up, and she had a couple of interesting books. She talked about this series, Soulless and Changeless, which sounded really interesting. Another book called Sudden Appearance of Hope. But again, just like all the other booktubers I shout out, I just liked her style and the way she did her videos, and she's somebody I definitely think you should check out. That is Fanatical.Fantasy. Next person is Jasper and Spice. I watched her Chapter 6 September wrap-up, or I Read More Books, and she talked about Court of Frost and Starlight. I actually just finished the last Sara J. Maas book in that ACOTAR series, so now I am ready to read Court of Frost and Starlight, so I am looking forward to reading it. Another book called I Had Such Friends, which sounded really good. And she talked about a bunch of Magnus Chase books. I also finally read the first Percy Jackson book, so when I get through that series, I may want to definitely continue on with Rick Riordan, because I did enjoy his Percy Jackson book, so we will see about that. But again, really great personality, really liked watching her video, and somebody I think you should check out. That is Jasper and Spice. Next person I'm going to talk about is BookRealKatie. I watched her September book haul. She talked about Wise Man's Fear, which is the second book in the Name of the Wind series. I've never read that series, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. She had some good nonfiction books in there as well, and a lot of older books like Day of the Triffids, Anna Karenina Out of Africa, and a bunch of Brandon Sanderson books as well. And again, really nice personality. Really enjoyed her video. Definitely a person I think you should check out. That is BookRealKatie. Next person I'm going to talk about is Maverick Moses. I watched his October TBR, a horror-themed month. And he had a couple of interesting books on that list. A book called Chosen, Dead House, which I did read and enjoyed. Gwendy's Button Box. Another book called Bleeding Earth, which sounded really interesting. And he's talking about doing a possible readathon on Halloween to see how much he could read on Halloween. Again, just an interesting author and booktuber, and I definitely think he's somebody you should definitely check out. That is Maverick Moses. Next person I'm going to talk about is Britney Fiasco Reads. I watched her fall read TBR, and she had a ton of really good books in there. Bird Box, You, a book called The Job of the Wasp, which sounded really interesting. Another book called Tell Me Your Mind. The nonfiction I'll Be Gone in the Dark. And a bunch of really interesting books she had. And again, really nice personality. Definitely think she's somebody you should check out. That is Britney Fiasco Reads. Next person is RaineReads. I watched her fall 2018 TBR. She had, again, a couple of interesting books. A book called Red Hunter. A couple of middle grade books. Zombie Chases, Werewolf Moon. Another book called Apocalyptic. And also she had some Steinbeck books as well. So it was a little varied as well, which was interesting. Again, another really fun booktuber to watch. And somebody I definitely think you should check out. That is RaineReads. Next person I'm going to talk about is Elizabeth Tyree. I watched her fall TBR. Again, a lot of interesting books. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, Bad Girls Don't Die, Poor Unfortunate Souls. Another middle grade book called Night Books, which I've heard other people mention about, and I think I might want to pick that up one day. Another book called Thisbe, Thizzle, and the Black Mountain, which also sounded interesting. And again, just a bunch of interesting books. Really nice personality. Definitely somebody I think should check out. That is Elizabeth Tyree. Next person I'm going to talk about is Sara K. Shearer. And I watched her big ass book haul. As you can see by the list of videos, she's done a bunch of book hauls in the last couple of days. And that book haul literally has way too many books for me to even mention all of them. She had The Empress, which is the Diabolic sequel. Girls Made of Snow and Glass. The Way I Used to Be. The Truth About Alice. Slasher Girls and Monster Boys. Long May She Reign. The Beast is an Animal. To Kill a Kingdom. Part of Your World. Toil and Trouble. Sea Witch, which I did read and enjoyed. She had Labyrinth Lost, which I've heard a lot of good things about. And again, just a ton of good books, and that was just on this one particular video. She also obviously has other book hauls as well, so definitely somebody I think you should check out and I want to see more of. That is Sara K. Shearer. Next person I'm going to talk about is Chloe Monte. I watched her book haul for July, September. I can see she hasn't updated too much, but she just did update this book haul recently, and it was a really good book haul, so I definitely wanted to give her a shout out. She talked about Ember in the Ashes and its sequel. She talked about Children of Blood and Bone, Ace of Shades, which I really did enjoy. She talked about Song of Achilles, The Cruel Prince, Stalking Jack the Ripper, which I am currently reading for my book club. And again, a bunch of different books. Really nice personality. I hope she does more videos. That is Chloe Monte. And the last person I'm going to talk about is Princess of Paperback. I watched her reading wrap-up summer edition. Again, a bunch of interesting books. A lot of fantasy books in there. Onyx and Ivory, The Queen Rising. Again, Court of Frost and Starlight, Sky in the Deep. Again, she's also had Stalking Jack the Ripper in there as well. And Hunting Prince Dracula. And again, really nice personality. Really enjoyed watching her video and look forward to seeing more videos of this booktuber in the future. And that's it. Those are all the booktubers I'm going to be shouting out in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, thanks again for watching. Bye.